Welcome back to Retro Tuesday. We're continuing in the mansion after, well, I left at the part where I left my game on for like 8 hours because I had to work and couldn't find a save point. So at this point I'm still rushing around looking for a save point because I want to go to bed, as I've been up for almost 24 hours. Anyways, originally I was intending to just record the whole series and then start the Retro Tuesday thing when I had it done so I could just do the highlights of the game, but I had a few people interested in watching me play the whole thing, so I figured, hell, why not? So just let me know what you think, and we'll continue to do things that way, or we could just change it to the highlights, because as it stands, it's going to take a really long time to finish. This is the first one where I've left most of the fights in, and these guards are really damn annoying because you hit them a couple of times and then they herb themselves, so you have to hit them a couple more times, and they are so annoying to kill. I recently found this new drink I'm really obsessed with. It's an aloe vera drink. So good. But it's frickin' expensive too. I still need to get a little bit better at cutting out the fight scenes I did cut out, because if I left them all in, well, this video, I believe before I cut the fight scenes out, this video was like a good 10-12 minutes longer than it is now. So I just cut half of them out. I'm actually recording this one the morning before posting it because my days off from work this week I got a little bit obsessed with another game and didn't do as much work as I should have done. So if I seem a little bit tired, that would be why. Oh wow, those guards didn't use any herbs. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. I really should have cut out the time I spent in the menu too, because I used a lot of healing herbs in this place. And of course, the bed with the save point was pretty much right near the start of the game. I just was looking in the wrong area. So at this point I save and I go to bed, I believe. Which is another thing I need to edit out, is when I save the game. Nobody's interested in seeing that. This game tends to take quite a while before it really gets interesting. I think you get about halfway through the game before it starts to get really fun. At this point, you're still very limited with what you can do. And now here these guards are trying to make a liar out of me. None of them are using healing herbs at this point. There's another bit of wasted time where I go into the menu to start healing. So I'm pretty much done my Let's Play Resident Evil series now. I had 4 days off a while back, and I just spent that whole 4 days playing through the game, recording it. I'm actually starting this week. I'm going to do 4 days a week until that series is done because I want to get on to the next one. Now I can't remember if I just said I'm done or not, but I'm not actually done. If I recall, I'm still on the last boss because I frickin' died to him like 8 times. It's definitely a lot harder than the bosses in Resident Evil 6. Which I also have recorded and will post at some point. I just figure you guys don't really want to see Resident Evil 6 right after Resident Evil Revelations. That's kind of boring. So I'm thinking after that's done, I might do Arkham Asylum. As it's another game I haven't actually played before. Yeah, I got myself lost here. And at this point I was annoyed and running away from a few fights, which I edited out. Nothing. Cheapskate. If anyone does have any suggestions about any of my series, feel free to comment. I'm still pretty new at this. I think I've only had my videos monetized for about a month now. July was just my second month of doing this. And still using some pretty basic programs for apps to record instead of what I was doing before, where I was streaming everything and then just editing it with Twitch, sending it to YouTube, and yeah, it was a mess. So I just ended up buying Fraps, and that's what I'm using now. Then use Windows Movie Maker to edit it, which probably not the best idea, but it's all I have, so that's what I'm using. Frickin' ghosts. They're everywhere. I have found that it's much easier to talk while playing rather than to comment on something you've already done. As at this point I have no idea what to talk about, so I am probably rambling on about unimportant stuff. I am still working on trying to get some hand-drawn animations up, but that Wacom drawing pad is pretty hard to use. I think I might have to get rid of my second monitor while I'm using it, because the freaking mouse aspect to the pen keeps jumping from one monitor over to the other while I'm trying to draw, and it's just awful. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with it or what, but yeah, it's just taking forever to get anything done with it. This place seriously needs more monsters. Half the time going through here, all I ended up finding were guards. Pretty sure I did find a couple groups of roaches, but it was mostly all guards. 75% of my battles were guards. I guess commenting while watching does help, though. It shows me stuff that I really should be editing out. Like, I think I backtracked about 2 or 3 times here when it was unnecessary. And then there's all the menu to use herbs. At this point, I'm not using mana when I'm fighting the ghosts because I figure I'm eventually going to come up to a boss and I don't want to fight it while I have no mana. As I've already used the bed, and I don't think that there is another one in this place. I can't honestly remember if there is or not. I recorded this so long ago now that I don't remember. But yeah, after this set of videos is done, which there's one more after this one that will be a commentary, then I'm just going to go back to the old talk while I play sort of thing. Because in the end, it's really no different. More ghosties. I thought those doors were nailed shut. How come ghosts are allowed to open them? Tipo is so rude, he didn't even let him finish talking. I still have no idea what game I'm going to do after this Breath of Fire is eventually done. But I really shouldn't worry about it right now because it's a long way off. Maybe I should switch it. Instead of recording everything, just do the last 20 minutes of an area where I fight the boss and then move on. Only record the important stuff. At least that way it'll save me some time. But I'll have to do a lot more of this game, playing of this game, and if I do that. Which can be kind of annoying. I lost my cap. Flash bright green screen, you can do it. I still don't really understand how the YouTube monetization thing really works. Like, I have some videos that have a huge amount of time viewed, no money made. And I have other videos of the same game, less time watched, and has some money made. It's like, what the hell? I thought it was based off of how many minutes watched, but I guess it's not. I'm going to have to look into it at some point. If anyone knows how it actually does work, please let me know in comments or something. Because I've been going crazy trying to figure it out using Google. Oh, I guess there was another bed. I'm probably going to do a bunch of grinding before I start recording this game again, because honestly, where I'm at right now, I should have been a higher level than I am. But I didn't really stop to just fight a whole pile of monsters at any point yet. I should probably take my character off of that magic trainer guy, because I don't think I get any really decent attack spells. I'm pretty much just all white magic. Yay, a new monster. Actually, I think I fought in that one before. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have, because I believe I recall making a comment about how if you hit them with lightning, they mutate into something else. It's a rope! And Ray finally returns to the group. Alrighty, well, we're just about done this week, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ray is quite the jumper, isn't he?